Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the third episode of Dr. Facilier. Shuffled the Fate deck, I shuffled the Villain deck. We have 20 rounds to win. Focus. Come on. Why doesn't not want to focus? Well, anyways, we have 20 rounds to win. We have a 10-sided dice here. We will fate ourselves on a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it's a 40% chance of getting fated. Let's begin. So we start by drawing 4 cards. And what do we have? So we have mass spirits that don't have any ability unless they are drawn from the fortune pile. Let's see if we can get this to focus. There we go. So when we do draw from the fortune pile, only mass spirits can be resolved during this action. Return any of unresolved cards to the fortune pile, then discard all mass spirits that were revealed. So the way Dr. Facilier wins is he has to control the talisman, which is an item card in here, and successfully rule New Orleans. So rule New Orleans is another card in here that gets played to the fortune pile, and other cards get played there. So I have to draw that rule New Orleans card from here while at the same time having that talisman down here somewhere. Okay, so condition. During their turn, if another player discards 2 or more cards, you may play Desperation. Choose a card from the fortune pile and put it into your hand. And as we explained before, in solo games, I treat condition cards as me having to meet the condition. If I meet the condition, I can play the condition card as a free action. Got 2 of those. And then Frog Form costs 0 to play. When Frog Form is played attached to a hero, that hero gets a -2 strength. So that is our starting hand. Not the best, so why don't we go here, gain 2 power, and let's spend 0 to play this mass spirits there to guard the bayou, and let's discard both of these because they're not really that good until later in the game when we have some stuff in there. We'll hold on to Frog Form for now. That's it for that turn. Let's see if we get fated. 5, we do not. Move down around 19. Let's draw 3 cards to get back up to 4. Oops. And what do we get? So Lawrence plays for 2 power. In his ability, each time a hero is played to your realm, you may move Lawrence to that hero's location. Shadow Spirits also played for 2 power. No additional ability, but when drawn from the fortune pile, lose 2 power, then discard Shadow Spirits. And Terror, another condition card. During their turn, if another player gains 3 or more power, you may play Terror. Choose an ally or effect from your discard pile and put it into your hand. Okay, so why don't we go here? We'll collect 3 power. Let's spend 2 power to play these Shadow Spirits at the Voodoo Emporium. And why don't we spend another 2 power and play Lawrence to Tiana's Palace. And that's all we're going to do for that turn. Let's see if we get fated. 2, we get fated. Whoa. Eudora. When Eudora is defeated, choose an opponent. That opponent reveals and plays the top card of your Fate deck. Or Charlotte. When Charlotte is played, you may look at the top 2 cards of Dr. Facilier's deck, put any of them into the fortune pile, return the rest to the top of the deck in any order. I think Eudora is worse for us. Play her there so that she's away from every ally. Gonna move down to round 18. I can draw 2 cards. what do we get? More shadow spirits, so we already know what they do. And more mass spirits, we already know what they do. So, why don't we move here? We'll gain 1 power. Let's spend nothing to play masked spirits. Let's use the vanquish action to vanquish Eudora. And we played a card, vanquished. Okay, so that's it for that round. Let's see if we get faded. Oh, why is it not focusing? Oh, it's like doesn't have autofocus on or something. This isn't good. Okay. Why does it... Okay, I don't like that it's not focusing. Alright, well hopefully that wasn't too... I don't know how long it was going like that, so hopefully the video doesn't come out too bad. So what am I doing? Right, I rolled this, we're not faded. Moved down around 17. At least it was only like 2 rounds. Okay. Or 3 rounds, I guess. It's a shame because we were doing really... I'm liking this one so far. So I hope that wasn't too bad. So is it now... It's just not autofocusing anymore. Great. Okay. Well, we'll have to just keep an eye on that then. Okay. Shadow spirits. Another frog. So why don't we move here? No, let's move here. Get 2 power. Let's discard this. Let's discard one of these. And why don't we spend 2 power to play Shadow Spirits there. We'll hold on to the frog. And let's see if we get faded. A 3, so we get faded. Tiana, and almost there. So now I gotta like physically or manually focus everything. Alright, so Tiana, all of Dr. Facilier's card costs are increased by 1 power. Or, almost there, look at the top 3 cards of Dr. Facilier's deck. You may put any of them into the fortune pile, return the rest to the top of the deck in any order. Alright, focus back on the ground. Oh man, I can't believe I have to do that. Alright, so we'll play Tiana, and let's play her. Really almost doesn't matter where we play her, so let's just play her there. And this guy, because of his ability, gets to move over here. Okay, so that's it for that. Move down around 16, draw back up to 4. And let's play, well, let's go here. We'll get 1 power. We're going to spend that 1 power to play the frog form on Tiana, and it's 0 cost, but she increases everything by 1, so it cost me the 1 power. So now she's only a 2 instead of a 4. I'm going to do the vanquish action to use the masked spirits to vanquish her, because she's only a 2. And that's all I'm going to do that turn. So let's see if we get faded. 10, so we do not. Move down around 15. And let's draw a card. And let me take a sip real quick of my drink. And for any of you who are curious, I'm drinking today this Stone IPA. A Villainous beer for a Villainous game. Alright. Let's get back to it. So why don't we move here? Whoops. Let's collect 3 power. And let's spend... so we can activate this. Gain 3 or more power. You may play Terror. Oh, that's right, it's not focusing. Choose an ally or effect from your discard pile and put it into your hand. So let's do that because it's a free free action basically. So let's see. What in here do we want? So ally or effect. Ally. So we don't have any effects. So let's see. So we'll get one of these. Why not? Okay. So we gain 3 power. We can play 2 cards. Let's spend 1 to play these here. Let's spend another one, or no, let's spend nothing to play Masked Spirits there. Okay, and that's it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. A 4, so we get faded. Oh, okay, so it's definitely going to be this card. So, Evening Star, can you read it from that far? Let me see. How close can I get it before it gets unfocused? All right, so about that far away. So choose an ally in Dr. Facilier's realm. Put that ally into the fortune pile. So that's what I was worried about. So this is going to go there because that's the worst for us. Because it'll stop us from ruling New Orleans. So that is that. Move down around 14. Now I'm starting to get worried because I haven't seen the talisman and I haven't seen Rule New Orleans. So I'm going to have to start getting rid of cards pretty quickly now. Okay, and this will help me do that. So Sleight of Hand. Let's see. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 into your hand, discard the rest. And the fortune pile has the same ability. So let's go here. Let's get 2 power. We're going to spend 1 power to play Sleight of Hand. And we're going to look at the top 3 cards of our deck. And put 1 into our hand, discard the rest. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to discard this one. And we're going to discard... Oops, don't want to get rid of that. This. So that we can do that again when we can play another card. Because we really need to dig through this deck and get those 2 things, the Talisman and Rule New Orleans. So let's see. We can discard while we're here. So we're gonna discard that. And we already played a card. We can move, but we don't really want to move anything. So we'll end that turn there. So let's see what happens with this. A 2, so we get faded. Big Daddy LaBouffe, and almost there. So Big Daddy LaBouffe, when he's played, you may choose a card from the fortune pile and return it to the top of Dr. Facilier's deck. Or look at the top 3 cards of Dr. Facilier's deck. You may put any of them into the fortune pile, return the rest of the top of the deck in any order. That's probably worse for us, so we're going to do that. Because really, doing that that will help us more than hurt us. So let's see, top 3 cards, we may put any of them into the fortune pile. So this cannot be put into the fortune pile, but good thing we have it. That can, and what about this one? So this is worse for the fortune pile, and then return the rest of the top of the deck in any order. So we'll do that. Okay. So that was almost there. So that is it for that one. So we go to round 13. We can draw 1 card, so let's do that. Okay, let's go here. We'll get 3 power. Have a ton of power. Okay, we will play Sleight of Hand for 1 power. Look at the top 3, put 1 into my hand, discard the rest. Gonna put talisman in my hand, discard the rest. That's also discarded now. And then I will spend another 3 power, because I can play 2 cards here. I'm going to play the talisman here. Why not? And that is it for that turn. So let's see if we get faded. A 2, we get faded. Juju, when Juju is played, you may move 1 item at his location and put it into the fortune pile, or almost there. Juju, I think, is worse for us because he's going to steal our talisman. Where do we want to put him? Probably there. He's going to take the talisman. And I may move 1 item at his location. There are no items, so that really doesn't matter right now. So let's move down to round 12. Draw a card. I still need to dig through here. How many do I have left? I have, what, 3 cards? 4 cards left. And one of those has got to be the Rule New Orleans card, so almost there. Ooh, the Shadow Man. I like the Shadow Man. So let's go here. Gain 1 power. Let's do the Vanquish action to vanquish Juju. That brings the talisman back into our... oh, by the way, let me read this talisman. So, talisman. Each time a hero with a strength of 3 or less is played to Dr. Facilier's realm, attach talisman to that hero. That's why we put him on Juju. When that hero is defeated, talisman is returned to Dr. Facilier at the same location, and that's why we brought it back down. So there you have it. So now we can. So we gained a power. We vanquished. We can play a card, and I think we will play. Why don't we play Shadow Man? And we're not going to play it on Dr. Facilier, even though that's probably what it's meant for. But we're going to play it here so that we can protect. We have something at every area to protect all locations. So that is it for that round. Let's see if we get faded. A 6, so we do not. Move down around 11. We can draw 1 card, I believe. What is it? Friends on the other side. Not exactly what we are looking for. So let's move this back there. Why don't we move... Do we want to... Hold on. Let's see where we want to go first before we do anything. So we definitely want to get rid of these 2 cards this round somehow. And how many cards do we have in here? So we have 2. So we can do this then. So why don't we go here? Let's get 3 power from the location. And then we're going to play Friends on the Other Side for free. And we have to put it in the fortune pile. But we gain 2 power. And we can play another card. So let's spend 3 power and play the Cane. And we'll play it here, I think. So the Cane says, if Dr. Facilier is at this location, you may perform 1 available action at an adjacent location. But you can't use it to perform fate actions. So we'll go there with that, because we like that area. We don't really ever go to this area, oddly enough. So let's see if we get faded. A 3, so we get faded. Mama Odie. When Dr. Facilier plays, the cards will tell he reveals only 2 cards. Or Louis. If Dr. Facilier moves to Louis' location, Dr. Facilier must reveal his hand to an opponent of his choice. That opponent chooses a card to put into the fortune pile. So, Louis is really good, but he... hang on, there's something... There's like debris or something in here. I will not have it. Oh, come on. So Louis is really bad for us, but I think Mama Odie is worse because she's going to take away the talisman. So we'll do Mama Odie. But it doesn't really matter where we put her. I guess we'll put her there, because if we use this, yeah, this is probably the worst place for us. So we'll put Mama Odie there. She steals our talisman. We move down around 10. We get 2 cards. I guess we had 5 in there or something. I miscounted that. Let's see. Not Rule New Orleans yet. Oh, we got 3 of these now. Each time you defeat a hero at this location, you may choose up to 2 cards from the fortune pile and put them into your discard pile. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. So we're definitely going to do that. So let's move here. We can move a card. Let's move the voodoo dolls to this location. Oh, but that... Oh, come on. Okay, no, we're not doing that. Hang on. We're not even going there. Let's go here. We'll get a power. We're going to play a card for 2 power. And, hang on. Was I there? Did I start there? Now I don't remember where I started. Was I here? I definitely wasn't there. I was either here... I was here because I played 2 cards last turn. That's right, so I was here, and I moved here, but now I want to move there. Okay, got it. So, I played that for 2 power. I'm going to vanquish Mama Odie by using the Shadow Man. So, that's it there. Talisman comes back. Mama Odie goes away. And because of, what is this, illusion powder? Illusion powder. I defeated a hero at this location, so I can choose up to 2 cards on the fortune pile and put them into my discard. That is exactly what I want to do, because I want to get rid of this masked spirits thing that's going to prevent me from winning. So good. And I can take out 2? Ooh, I'll definitely take out 2. I'm going to take out this one also. Okay, very good. That was good. Okay. So we can't do anything else this turn. So let's roll this die. 10, so we do not get faded. Move down around 9. We could draw 1 card. And there's only 1 card after, so it's either this is Rule New Orleans or this is Rule New Orleans. What will it be? We got it, Rule New Orleans. Okay, so let's go... where are we going? Let's go here. We'll get 3 power. We'll spend 3 power. And we will play Rule New Orleans. So, it's an effect, costs 3 power. Rule New Orleans, put Rule New Orleans into the fortune pile. And if I draw it from the fortune pile, if you control the talisman, you win the game. If not, return Rule New Orleans to the fortune pile. So that goes there. We can play another card, but we really just want to hold on to all 3 of these right now. We can move a card. Do we need to or want to? No, not necessarily. Okay, so that's it. We are, if we start our turn, we're going to move here. We're going to play one of these. We have enough power to do so. We're going to definitely draw that. We have the talisman, so we are at our win condition. And as is tradition on this channel, we will forego rolling the fate die, and we will automatically fate ourselves to see if we would be prevented from winning. Choose an ally in Dr. Facilier's realm, put that ally into the fortune pile. So none of these would prevent me from winning if they're in the fortune pile and I draw them. And also, that would not dilute this enough to prevent me from winning. So this does not prevent me from winning. Let's see what the next one does. When Naveen is played, you may move each hero in Dr. Facilier's realm to an adjacent location. That also does not. So even if we do both, let's do both. And let's get rid of an ally and put it in here. Let's do both. Why not? When we move down around 8, we get to draw our last card. and we go here, and we play one of these for 1 power, and so let's go all the way. Just shuffle this, blah blah blah. We draw 3 cards. We can reveal or we can play them in any order. We're definitely going to play this one first. We have the talisman on this side, and there you go. Game number 3 goes to Dr. Facilier. So that is it for this game. Hope you enjoyed it, and now it is time for us to recite the Litany of the Meme. The night is dark and full of terrors, but I know that we will live long and prosper, for the Force will be with us, always, against the forces of he who must not be named, as we remember to keep it secret, keep it safe, until the day we assemble, in the name of Muad'Dib. So say we all!